If there's one thing you want people to understand about you, what would that be?
If there's one thing I want people to understand about me, oh my gosh. I don't even understand myself, man. Like, I'm still, as a person growing and getting to know a lot of things about myself. I still have a lot of questions about who I am and why I'm here and why I'm doing what I do and why I'm receiving so much love.
Do you believe in God?
I extremely believe in God. And I think something I picked up this weekend about what I do and I think my calling, because you, as a person, you can sit down and think to yourself, I'm actually good at what I do, and then never seek the reason why, and for me, I think I kind of like seek the reason, and I understood, that the greatness is not for me, but it's for me to share it, and that's what I take from this weekend, and that's what I would like for people to know about me. Like I'm great, but I'm not great for myself. I'm here to share the greatness, to share the gift, to share the love, and that's what I'm here to serve. I believe God has put me in this place to create and bring such vibes, to people. And I see this weekend in, weekend out. Everywhere I go, I see the joy in people's faces, and after every show I get messages and, people tell me how I made them feel. And I understand this is what I'm here to do. I understand my calling, and my calling is to bring joy. Family is what breeds nations.
Do you speak Zulu?
I speak Zulu and Xhosa. Yeah, my father was Zulu, and my mom and her entire family is Xhosa. So I speak both languages.
It's gonna be proud of where you're from, right?
Yes, I'm extremely proud, man. I'm a son of the soil. I'm from South Africa, man. I'm from the continent of Africa. If you're from that place, you can't shake the influence, the Africanness in you. In the music that I play and create, it's always there. Even at times when I think I want not to sound African for some reason, it's always there. So Africa has influenced literally everything that I do. Family will mold you and help you become a better person. You yourself as a person, you can also do that yourself, but it's very rare that you can succeed on your own. There are cases where people will choose what's right, make the right decisions on their own, but family plays a very big role in molding a person to becoming the best version of themselves.
Do you think music is a family?
Music it's not even family. Music is above everything. For me, music is what a family needs. Music is what nations need. It's what life needs. It's what the world needs. So music is above everything else. It holds everything together. It creates the memories for families. It creates the connection. There's certain kind of music that will play today and will take me back when I was young with my family. That's how strong music is, So for me, music is above everything else. When my parents were married, their form of communication was a letter. They would have to write a letter or a phone call. But for my mom to receive that phone call, she'd have to be at home at a certain time. And my father would have to be, wherever he's making that call. So that relationship worked at the time because of how things were. Today, saying hi to my wife is like a text away. That's a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. So things have changed. The relationships at large have evolved. You know, the way they are, the way we look at them, the way we are in them is totally different. So it's quite important then to understand that and treat the new world as the new world.
I feel like a lot of popular music, not all of it, but I feel like a lot of it is very manufactured now. Like you have the big studios creating these famous people who aren't actually good at what they do. You know, how do you feel about that situation?
I feel like it's the new wave, man. I feel like it's one of those things I just explained. You know, because music is about connection. One band could be created in a big studio with no talent, but if they get on stage and they touch people the same way the Beatles, if they evoke the same feeling, there's nothing we can do about it. Then the music is doing the job. You know, I just feel like we need to understand. Like I remember when the CD came, people were like, no, vinyl is going to die. Then MP3 came, music is going to die. And today we're still living, music is still there. Vinyl is still there. CDs, it doesn't matter if they're there or not, music is still there. You know, we are so afraid of change, but sometimes change is good. That's why there's so many different genres of music. You know, there's music that you can't just be in a big room, put a band together, and boom, there's an album in a week. There's genres that need work, need orchestration, need direction, need musical arrangement, need all these things to work. And that's where they come in, so you can have a choice. Like today I feel like listening to this, tomorrow it's that, tomorrow it's that. You know, musically, as much as I'm very particular about it, but I'm for every kind of music.
So, you know, you yourself are a very successful DJ, right? You're arguably the most prominent DJ from Africa. In your opinion, why do you think electronic music has become so popular?
It is the same thing. Pop music, rock music back in the day became popular. You know, it always comes with the lifestyle. You know, music festivals, they bring a certain lifestyle, whether it's at night or like ultra music, the bigger ones. You know, it's the modern day cultural movement. You know, and it's that kind of wave I'm talking about, that it happens. You know, we need to embrace it, and electronic music is the new pop music today. I think rock music will live forever. Country music was once pop, but country music is still there. It still dominates. It's still one of the best-selling music genres out there. It's not mainstream, but it is mainstream in its own way. I feel like rock, like country music, will always be there. You know, tomorrow, electronic music might shift for something else, something new. You know, I don't think all these kind of genres will go away entirely. I just feel like they kind of like giving each other like a chance. There was a time where R&B was huge. You know, this is before hip hop was huge. You know, and then hip hop became bigger. You know, and then electronic music is bigger. You know, and hip hop is at the same time. So I just feel like we keep also adding new genres. You know, but the older ones still remain. You know, gospel music was bigger than it is today, but it's still there. It's still selling. The concerts are still being sold out as well. You know, I just feel like rock is forever going to stay there. So for me, I don't feel like it's a genre that will die. I feel like it's forever going to be there, but it will always have its market. We saw at the show on Friday, but this is like New York. You know, a place where I haven't done any like marketing or whatsoever, but people follow. You know, people are very particular about what they like.
Is that because of the internet, do you think?
of course, the internet plays a very big role.
How has the internet changed the business, in your opinion?
It has changed the business for the better. We now, I follow my idols on Instagram. I get to see what they do every day. Before, these were like myths, to hear like, oh, so and so are here. They live here. I hear they live like this. Today, you literally see them on your stories. You wake up, you can send them a message and comment, and it has made the music world better in every way, because you can be anywhere in the world as long as you're releasing the music to the net, and as long as you're telling your story, as long as you're feeding the people the right messages about you, they will catch it. This is the second time I'm playing in this island here in Toronto. The first time, a DJ didn't pitch, and I was in town and I was called up to play, and no one knew who I was. You fast forward today, I'm doing a bigger gig, but it also because my music hasn't been mainstream, but people follow, it's word of mouth. They start following, they start understanding, and it becomes bigger. I feel with rock music, that's what's always going to happen. Whatever your favorite band is, right now they're getting more fans. No one is walking away. You're not walking away from them. If they were to announce a show tomorrow, the fans will come.
People still believe in the power of rock and roll music.
Hey, thanks for watching. My name is Daniel Sarkissian. I'm an independent filmmaker from Toronto.